Uh, Before going to syllabus, let us see what are the course objectives. So first is to include, or sorry, the to inculcate basic knowledge of effects of force, equilibrium, and effects of friction. There will be some new terms that will be coming across you time to time, and you will have to be aware of all these terms. So whenever any new term appears in front of us, I shall make that thing clear to you. Is it visible now?
It's visible now.
Okay. So we have to gain first of all this basic knowledge about forces, equilibrium, and effects of friction. This is the content of first unit. Okay, or statics part, not first unit. Statics part. In statics part first unit, it is majorly focusing on effects of forces and then equilibrium. Second, to study and analyze motion of moving particles. Second objective is coming in dynamics part. Okay, so statics is basically the analysis or the study of forces uh, which are acting on a body, and that body is at rest. Okay, and as far as dynamics is concerned, it is everything concerned to motion. So either forces causing the motion, or the results because of the forces caused. Okay, vice versa. Next, to develop problem solving ability by analyzing available data from situations given. You might ask,
You might ask.
being a computer engineer or IT engineer, we are not at all related to these kind of subjects, but it is not actually the case. These are the subjects that are introduced to you in a very basic form, and what skills are these subjects going to develop in you is your analytical skills. Okay, whenever any problem appears in front of you, you have to solve it using your skills. So those analytical skills you will be able to use here, not here. These skills you will be able to use in future in coming semesters, because even if you are a computer engineer, you need a lot of analytical skills, because you have to go through a lot of programming. Correct. So whenever programming is there, logic is there, and when logic is there, you have to do some analysis of that particular problem, and then you have to find a solution. Okay. Irrespective of any branch, why someone should go for or learn a subject like engineering mechanics, he or she will be able to develop his or her analytical skills. That is the main purpose. Is to make basic knowledge of various types of motions in robotics and automation. Next is uh, now robotics and automation. These are uh, interdisciplinary things that one has to complete or carry out by, or it is supposed to be done by an automobile engineer or a mechanical engineer, a production engineer, and along with computer and IT people. Okay, so this is interdisciplinary thing. So there is one particular unit on robotics and automation, last unit in our syllabus. Okay, so we will study that particular part also, the basics, not in detail, the basics. After learning all the syllabus of engineering mechanics, what will be your outcomes? Means what a student will be able to do, he will be able to illustrate the concept of force, movement and apply the same along with the concept of equilibrium in two and three dimensional systems with the help of free body diagram. So this is one concept of free body diagram that you will come across a lot many times in engineering mechanics. FBD is the short form of the same free body diagram. And to understand concept of centroid and its significance and locate the same. Next, next outcome, correlate real life application to specific type of friction and estimate required force to overcome the friction. These are some of the examples that are coming across in any industry. Okay, these are the real life applications. Next, establish the relationship between velocity and acceleration of a particle and analyze the motion by plotting the relation. So this is one of the outcomes after learning dynamics, engineering dynamics. Next outcome, illustrate different types of motions and establish kinematic relations for a rigid body. So many concepts are coming here. First was free body diagram, then second is particle, then rigid body, then kinematic relation. So all these concepts I shall try to explain you, and they are simple, very simple. Okay, analyze particles in motion using force and acceleration and its application in automation system design. Next, understand basic concepts and mechanism used in robotics and